Hey everyone, give me a moment here. So, I want to fill you guys in on some things that happened, as well as some other things that happened. Alright, sounds good, right? Oh, it's light in my face. Okay. So, it's too late for this, but I've been busy all day trying to work on these things. I got 3 hours of sleep last night. And there's just a lot going on. So, we have to talk about some things. I do find it interesting that there's 2 people watching, yet YouTube thinks there's no one watching. I find that interesting. So let's update to chat. Oh, imagine that when I say something, it happens. This is partially what I wanted to talk about. Let's get chat working. We'll get it on the screen. Alright. I don't know who's up this late, but... Okay. We need to talk. This is gonna be a sort of serious discussion. So, basically, what happened was, like, beyond, like, the normal thing that happens where there's just obviously people trying to mess with the stream and cause problems and things like that. Beyond that, the other night, basically, shouldn't even say the other night, basically sort of last night, when Cyberpunk was supposed to come out, you know, it was a pretty serious, well, when it did come out, the Phantom Liberty, DLC, there was a pretty serious attack on, you know, my machine. Well, an attempt. And so basically, let me put it to you this way, guys. Like, there's a lot of things that I sort of say, and I guess I understand them, but, like, I have to sort of explain them a certain way. So let me try to explain this a certain way. Basically, instead of, like, it being, like, I know I talk about, like, it's like, oh, I'm getting hacked and things like that. It's not really so much that, because they can't really do that. That's the point, is, like, because I have virus software, good virus software, I'm using the VPN now. They really cannot get through, and so I think that, like, a lot of times this can be triggering too. So then there's that, but also, I know that this started a lot more after the whole Michael Does Life thing. And he has a lot of his community are just hackers, scammers, and trolls, and people that literally just have endless accounts to mess with people. And basically the way this works is, We're not talking about hacking, we're talking about data corruption, we're talking about flooding data, we're talking about causing things to break. So let's back up. Right at the beginning of this, right when I first, after that first reaction, things are slowly just breaking and happening way more than just outside of the average sort of amount. We're not talking about, like, things where, like, a setting is wrong so it breaks. We're talking about, like, a monitor that I've had for, like, 6-7 years. That's basically the same as the one I'm looking at right now. It's basically the same panel. And it just breaks. But then you look up the error code and you find out, oh, it was the fuse. Okay. So then let's fast forward. We're talking about data corruption, right? We're talking about causing problems for Windows. We're talking about corrupting data and things like that. Then let's fast forward. I have all these problems with, you know, Windows updates and things like that, where a Windows update would actually remove all of my drivers and install bad ones, and install, like, generic ones. That was happening for a really long time. This isn't Microsoft isn't doing that. Like, some jerk is doing this with just, like, no time to do anything else except to mess with other people. You know, it's the same people that go out of their way to create spam accounts to try to discredit, you know, Starfield when it comes out and stuff like that. You know, it's that type of thinking. So anyway, fast forward to every single new release that comes out that I would have decent exposure, or I start to get decent exposure where I get a regular amount of traffic. I just have an absurd amount of obvious data corruption problems where there's either something on YouTube's end that's getting corrupted or something on my end that's getting corrupted via, like, the internet somehow. If that makes sense. We're not talking about necessarily Windows. Now, for the first time, we've had a pretty serious corruption. And, you know, right around the time I'm talking about how I got the new hard drive, and it fixed everything, and it did, and it's running great. But here's the thing. When you can't even frickin' boot Windows, okay? And we're talking about data corruption. We're not talking about anything, like, wrong. You know, no settings wrong. We're talking about, like, actual, like, it's so bad. It's on, like, the most basic level. So anyway, let me sort of put a side pin in that, and we'll come back to it, because we need to talk about something else, and then we need to come back to that, okay? So, this thing with YouTube. Oh, this thing with YouTube. Let me this thing with YouTube. Guys. So, for basically the entire time that I've been using YouTube, there's something that happens after my stream. Every stream, there isn't just a single thing that I can count on, like YouTube, like with it working, where like it's smooth anymore. And this has been like it's been a while. It's been maybe for like the past year or so. Where just like nothing has been working smooth. Now, we were good for a little bit. And what I mean by that is like the processing. So basically, when you stream to YouTube, it's processing as you're streaming. So yeah, it's not going to look as good as, like, let's say when you looked at it later. Yeah, I mean, like, it's still going to process. What should never happen is they should never take down your resolution. This should never happen. Like, you should never click on, like, the setting on YouTube and have it, like, say a different resolution than what its native resolution is. That's, like, an extra step. That's, like, going out of your way. So, basically, I streamed Cyberpunk, finally, after all the nonsense that happened the other night with where I had a pretty serious infiltration. We're going to get to that. But after I streamed, finally got on Cyberpunk after 3 hours of sleep, and I finally streamed it. It was fun. I had a good time. Phantom Liberty was great. Freaking YouTube takes away my 1440. They just take it off the video. They just freaking remove it. And they literally don't add it back until I make a post about it. Then the moment I make a post about it, it's like, and it's just like, so, oh, suddenly, you know, and so it's like so annoying, so frustrating, so insulting, so disrespectful, so demeaning, that they feel that they can get away with this with smaller YouTubers, and they do this because it's easy for them to just get away with us. And they should not do this. Because they do it seems like this hasn't happened for a long time. Like, we're talking like it's been like months since this happened. And like, they aren't ever supposed to do that. You shouldn't. It's an extra step. That's the point. You would have to add the resolution. Like, it should never just remove your native resolution. It's 1440. It shouldn't go down to 1080. Yeah, that's what the auto setting's for. It's literally what it's for. So like, it might start buffering and or 480 even, but the native resolution's always 1440. Like, literally always. And then if you put it on that and it's still processing, the system should auto detect that and just switch it back to auto. It's as simple as that. So like, it is incredibly frustrating that no matter how many times I get on a stream and I'm like raging out about this, it always gets fixed temporarily and then just goes back to the way it was. And this exact problem has gotten progressively worse, and they've been doing it since I've started, like literally since the beginning. And I always have been saying it, and the moment I say something, that's like real fucking quick. But then if I don't say anything, I did a test one time. I actually did a few tests. I did a few. There was one that was a little quicker, but like the one, like, alright, so when I do a 3-hour stream, and then you remove my 1440p from that stream for literally 3 days, that's unacceptable. 3 days. It took them 3 days. So basically, because I said nothing, they forgot, or didn't know about it, or just it was on a timer, whatever it is. 3 days. And my 14... So basically, by the time nobody gives a shit anymore. And they know this. That's the point. You are really going to drive down a new YouTuber that's like all about quality or, you know, whatever they're about. You know, like they're advertising that, and I've noticed it more especially, and this is why it seems so insulting to me on the videos where I have a thumbnail that says 1440. That is really messed up. The fact that it seems like it happens more on those, right? I think that's really messed up. But aside from that, other things happen too. That's not like I'm telling, like, I'm not exaggerating. It's every single stream. Other things happen too. We're not just talking about like resolution coming up. We're talking about other things happening too. I'm so sorry, guys. I am running on 3 hours of sleep, and like I promised you guys I'd get on here and explain everything that happened. So I'm just trying to get through this as much as I can. Just we were really, like, my friend and me were really working really hard on this all day and trying to get this functioning. But I just don't know that we're going to be, you know, at 100% for a little bit yet. We might switch to some other things. Now this is what brings me to my next topic, guys. I hope everybody's listening, because this is important. I'm gonna get to some other things, but... And then we'll talk about what happened a little bit more, too. I'm so sorry, but, like, I'm just so tired. I know, like, my eyes are watering and stuff. I'm just so tired. Michael Does Life. So... Listen, this is like, it's insane that people don't understand this, that they don't get it. Like, I need to, like, just say this, because, like, this is, like, it's getting a little bit ridiculous, I think. As far as Michael Does Life is concerned, I really think that his content is immensely lacking, and it's just ridiculous. And I think he's definitely, like, just that person that does things for views and all that. You know, just whatever gets the most, you know, whatever. Super chats, all that. But... Sorry. I am just so tired. What I was going to say is, with what he says about new games and decline, there being a decline of newer games, I completely agree with, and I have always said that I agree that there has been a decline in a lot of newer games. And I have been saying this. I've been the one telling you that I'm actually brutally critical. Now, that doesn't mean that we crap all over everything, and that's the point. That's the part I don't like. So, that's what I wanted to talk about. Is that brings me to the next topic. It just needed to happen. It just, guys, it just needed to happen. I'm on probably my third monster today. It's probably not the best idea, but we have to talk, right? So this brings me to my next thing. And I even brought this up before. So, I'm not going to go into the details about how, and I'm not going to go into the details about who I think it is. But what I will say is that if you corrupt things and cause problems for games, like you know how to do that. Let's say you know how to do that. There's a bunch of people on Michael Does Life's channel. We're just gonna say MDL. Fuck, it's really annoying. I'm not calling him Mackle. We're not calling him that. MDL. I just yes, that's what I said. There's a bunch of people on his channel that literally are just exactly like that. And I called it out too. I was trying, I even said this before, that originally, even before the whole thing with Cookie where he found out about him because, well, not that he found out about him, he had the issue and everything, and then I reacted to it. Even before that happened, I sort of knew about him and tried to reach out to him, because I found out about him. Oh yeah, the Resident Evil 4, right, because I was looking up who was playing it and stuff. And I had definitely seen some very obvious corruption, data corruption problems he was having, and then people being very cavalier about it in his chat, and just like it's so obvious they were kind of half admitting to doing it and stuff. And just like right in front of him, and he was just playing the game, so he wasn't even realizing, he was just getting mad about the shit, so he wasn't even paying attention. And it was just so obvious, and like I couldn't even communicate to him that they were like messing with him. And I think a lot of his community does that. I think they pretend to be there to benefit him, but really they just want to be there to try to use that community in such a way to I don't know, and it's scam. I don't know how they would do it, but some way, I'm sure, just like they're doing. And then that's my point is, so basically, I noticed that a lot of attempts and issues when I play games with microtransactions like Hearthstone, things like that. Wow. Yeah, WoW has the well, you may as well just say the BattleNet store, so because like there's so many things being sold on there at any given time, but mostly Hearthstone, definitely. So get this over here. There we go. So yeah, I've noticed this definitely more with the, like I said, the microtransaction games, and just problems with the whole data getting corrupted issue and things that have led to that. But like I said, it would make more sense if I could reveal who I knew it was and who I think it was, but I can't. Which leads me to what I'm gonna say next. And I just don't know what to do. Aside from what I don't really want to do. What I don't look forward to doing. So, like I have a decision to make about like how I want to do it. But I do think that I do feel that I'm being harassed. Because I know what I'm doing, and I could prove that pretty easily. So, it's the sort of thing where, like, I know what I'm doing, and then, like, when my buddy that is all, like, when, like, I have, like, that my friend who knows more even than me also then confirms, okay, at this point, I can kind of see what you're saying, Yeah, now it's like, all right, so I just don't know how I want to approach it, but I feel like enough is enough, and I have to. But yeah, when we tried to, so basically every time some sort of release comes out, something breaks, something happens, something holds me back that would have put me more exposed, to subscribers and things like that, channel growing and stuff like that. Um, and with Phantom Liberty, basically what happened was flat out, in my opinion, it was very obvious this person was trying to obtain my password. Like, whoever this was, they were really trying to run hacks to get my password, and it was, like, so obvious and so stupid. But whatever, like, thing they were doing was so messed up. Their data stream was so corrupted. Yeah, basically just... I'm not gonna say what is messed up, but it's a piece of hardware that you can't really mess up with incorrect setting. Like let's say I set something wrong or something like that. It's not something that would just break. You know what I mean? And it's also something I've had for a very long time and was still working great. So like I don't want to talk about it yet. Maybe like as I make decisions on how we're gonna proceed with this, I'll talk more about it, but I don't want to talk about it yet. But basically, over the course of time now, there's a lot of stuff that's breaking, and it's not stuff that would just do that, except conveniently at exactly times when I need it to work, exactly times where the channel could have grown, exactly at the right time when Phantom Liberty came out and I was getting ready to go live. And there's so much data corruption that just this one piece of hardware just and like that's the point, is like it's not just this time, it's not just the last time, it's not even just the time before that or 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 the time before that. It's even more than that. Not an exaggeration, guys. We're talking about literally just stuff that happens all the time to me. And that's the point, is like you can't get on, you can't talk about it, because the moment you talk about it, it leaves you even more exposed, to those types of attacks. The interesting thing is, I really do have virus software, because we're not talking about hacks. We're talking about attempts. Just attempts. That's it. And sometimes that's why I know they're attempts too, because of the software. Various scanners as well. So, that's what happened with Phantom Liberty, and it's going to happen regardless of planning. I know that at this point. So, that's why I feel like I have to, at this point, take it to that next level, where I really didn't want to, but I feel like I need to. I feel like the FBI would find this all very interesting. I really do. I really just think they would find it interesting. That's all. I mean, like, not, like, trying to be, like, a certain way. I'm actually just legit being honest, I really do think they'd find it interesting. uh, that's all. Yeah, that's it. What was I gonna say? With XSplit, well, I mean, XSplit's just, I mean, they're trash. They're always gonna be trash. Whatever. With YouTube, I just don't know, guys. That's like the last thing where I'm just thinking in the back of my mind, like, now what? I feel like should I call the Better Business Bureau? Because all right, hear me out. Like, I'm trying so hard to just prove to them that this is really damaging to me for them to do this. And, like, they just don't freaking care. And, I know it's on purpose. I know it is. So, like, when basically the Better Business Bureau, they deal with this stuff. Basically, that's the idea, is when you report something so many times to whatever company you have an issue with, a complaint with, and they then haven't done something about the thing that you've reported like X amount of times, well, then that's when you would want to get the Better Business Bureau involved to take a look at why they're not addressing those issues, because that's the point. They want to help that businesses do better. But really what it is you really don't want a bad mark on Better Business Bureau. That really does make your company look bad, and you lose investors, you lose worth and things like that. YouTube's pretty big. They might not care. It's a start, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they could guide me. I'm honestly asking because I'm not really sure. I saw everybody stop in. I saw everybody stop in. I was trying to keep it a little on the serious note. I wasn't ignoring anybody. I was trying to stay focused. And I got pretty much through what I wanted to say in about a half an hour, so that's really good. And I just really, I'm honestly, truthfully reaching out and saying, instead of just getting frustrated and getting on here like I usually do and yelling at YouTube. Because honestly, it was so obvious because I made a post and then they just put it back in there. They put the 1440 back in there the moment so it's like come on. I'm not trying to be rude, like, thank you, but at the same time, WTF, you know? I feel like that's fair, and I also feel like it's fair to kind of yell at them a little bit. Like, come on, guys, this is like almost every stream for the past 3 years. And not exaggerating, guys, really not. You guys should probably know by now all this crap I've dealt with them trying to, with the processing and removing the resolution. I'm sure you guys remember a lot of that. I know Liam was around for a lot of that stuff. Man. It's like, stuff really, like, bugs me, because, like, I really just try to, you know, do things a certain way, and I want them to be a certain way, and look a certain way, and it just, you know, it's just a thing with me. That's all. It's just, I gotta have it a certain way. And, like, it's not because I'm unreasonable. It's actually because I know it can be that way. So, therefore, if I know the quality can be way up here, that's where I want it. And I will always strive to give you guys that. That's kind of my point. So, I just get really upset when, like, a day later, just my videos in like 480, and I'm just like, what the? That actually happened. I'm 480. Yeah, not 1080. That time, the one time it was 480. I was like, you fucking kidding me? And like I said, the time that I tested it, where I didn't say anything, it took it 3 days, and then we're talking like a 3.5 hour stream. Yeah, it was just like a regular, what I'd call probably a regular length, long stream. Yeah, regular length, long form stream. Yeah, because those are about 3.5 hours, I think. Yeah, and longer ones are 5 or 6 usually. I do pretty long ones. I'll admit that. But I mean, this one wasn't that long. I think 6 or something like that. Regardless, it doesn't matter. The resolution shouldn't come off. It's just native to what like, it's an extra step. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, I have to figure out what I'm gonna do. I want them to approve it. Like, I don't like getting frustrated and then just like lashing out and, you know, calling them names and stuff like that. Yeah, cause like I do get frustrated, just like anybody does. Cause like, I mean, I've been dealing with this for, like I said, 3 years. Like, since the beginning, this issue's been going on. So when you deal with an issue for that long, and it's like constant, you have to, like, I mean, it's you're gonna lose your patience, obviously. And I definitely have, and I feel bad, cause like, I don't, you know, like, I obviously don't like feel that way. I just get frustrated and want them to fix it, you know? So I just wish that, like, they wouldn't try to hurt the little guy, you know? Like, here I am just trying to, you know, do what I can. And it's almost like you know, they just want to take advantage of that. Really strange. Well, anyway, I really just wanted to get on here and tell you guys that I don't really have a whole lot of time anyway. I'm really super tired, so yeah, unless anybody wants to talk about anything in particular, we're gonna play more Phantom Liberty soon. I I didn't get very much sleep, and we're working on that stuff today, trying to make sure that, you know, it was in fact what it was. Man, this monster's the only thing keeping me going at the moment. My eyes are just like trying to shut. So let's see, how the hell does that happen? Wait, what's happened? Yeah, yeah, I know. It's like, it's the sort of thing where, like, you have to see it to believe it. Like, I've had like, it's so obvious to me that somebody's harassing me on like such a high level at this point, because it's, you know what I mean? Like, it's just so much. So like I said, I just, I thought the FBI probably would think it was really interesting. That's all. They're just somebody like them, you know. Probably them, though, I would think. I don't know. Hard to say. But I think they would. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I think, what else? What else could we get into on this topic? I'm trying to think. Yeah, I mean, there really wasn't much else to say, I guess. You know, just mainly. A lot of this stuff started happening right around right after the MDL video that we reacted to. Well, the MDL situation, I should say, the one between him and Cookie, and then, like, you know, all the videos he did, and then the other guy did too. So yeah, just wanted to fill you guys in on some things. Now let's just let's take a look here. All right. Now I wanted to show you guys something. This fucking guy. Where's his comment? I want to show you guys this freaking guy. He's like he left a comment on my one video. He left a comment on the Liza P video. Check this out. This freaking guy. Hang on. So he leaves this comment. And he's like, yo, bro, if you press right stick, you lock on to the enemy. Try it. What do you call that? What's that X mean? I wonder if that means I'm locked on, guys. I wonder if that's what that means. Does that mean I'm locked on? I wonder if that's what that means. Guys, does that mean I'm locked on? I wonder if the camera following the target like this means I'm locked on. Hey guys, I wonder if I locked onto the target. Yeah, I wonder. But maybe, yeah, maybe he's right. Maybe I should try it. Cause you know, I didn't fucking try it or anything. So yeah, this fucking guy. But yeah, I just figured fill you in guys. Fill you guys in with some of this stuff. This fucking guy right here, though. So that's something I was also thinking about recently. Let's see, what else was I thinking about recently? Yeah, no, I genuinely want YouTube to improve things. Like, that's it. But, like, that's the point, is, like, they just haven't. It's almost like they've tried to find clever ways of getting away with it again. You know? Like, just more clever ways. Okay. Let's see. What else is there to talk about really quick? What else would... We gotta play more Hollow Knight. I know I said I was gonna do that soon. So I made a post where I said I was gonna do that soon. And then we didn't do it. I also want to point something out. I want to point something out. I want to show you guys something. I wanna show you the like ratio for some of my posts. I found this interesting. Look at this. Just a couple of them. Just look at these three right here. I found this interesting. 1, 1, 5. So the 1, just so we're clear, that's me. Yeah, so like none. None, 4. And like, alright, so I'm literally posting about how breathtaking Starfield is, and like regardless of it not being ready, I think it's a great game, blah blah blah. Let's hope day 1 patch is good. No, that was before I knew we were already playing day 1 patch. No likes. None. But when I post about trolls and everyone being here for the bad stream, found that interesting. Don't you guys think that's a little interesting? And then, updates soon, we really need to talk. Nobody. That's me. I found that interesting. I found that interesting. So four people can like the one about drama, but nobody likes the one about an update or liking Starfield. Especially the one with the really cool thumbnail that I was really happy with. I was really excited about that. And just nobody gave a shit. Just everybody was just like, oh, who cares, you know. The 10-hour exploration stream is pretty awesome. And then like, just, nope. I thought it was pretty cool. I think that was still in early access too. Yeah, that was early access. Exploration only. Yeah, so like, I thought that was interesting. What's that? Alright, I'm gonna look for something here quick. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool. Isn't that cool? I think it's cool. So that's the stream I was just talking about. I think it looked cool. And yeah, the sky does move, but I realized obviously like in some areas. Well, if you're a moon, you're always gonna see the planets. If you're moving around the fucking planets. So yeah, it's always just gonna be there. But yeah, like it started to rise here, like around 4 minutes. So we'll just sort of go in like past here. See, we started to get the line there. I thought that was cool that you could actually like see that. And then even further. Pretty cool. And then like found it further down and it like looked all creepy like that. I thought it was cool. I just kept staring at it. And then I found a cool one. I think somewhere around here. Oh yeah, look at that. That's cool. Still planning to do an upload at some point so you guys can see textures, but I was holding out for the DLSS 3.5. I don't know if they did the update yet or not. Oh, maybe they did. What am I doing? Am I going back to my ship? Oh, this one looks kind of cool. Look at these big ass rocks. I thought this shit looked pretty cool. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I always find the ones with the... That's cool. You see, I think that shit's awesome. There's another one. Pretty cool. Anyway. I thought it would be really cool to do a flashback. So 1 second. And do this once in a while. Toward like the end of the stream. And go back and like watch some like something that like I played a while ago, or just like something from like a while back. Let's see, which should I pick? Oh man. I'm looking. Trying to find something cool. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot all about that shit. I mean, I found something. Alright, flashback. Hang on. I scrolled past it to look a little bit further, and now I can't find the shit. That figures right. Oh, here it is. So now remember, this is before I think I even updated my video card. I don't know. Starting soon. Alright. Boom. Yeah, so my High on Life stream, this was 9 months ago. Ah, okay, here we go. Wow, this is... The controls are really strange.
Double jump to get over there. Oh shit, I'm sorry, Buck. I forgot there's no double jump, just crouch. We gotta try crouching, Buck.
There's no double jump. He's sorry.
A fucking crouch prioritized over a double jump. Who is this? Who are these people above us? All right, that's a good crouch,
Oh,
Buck.
man.
That's a good crouch. Good boy, good boy. All
Forget
right.
how funny this was.
Stay sharp, Buck. A bunch of your ex-wife's new alien boyfriends. There they are, coming right at you. Just shoot them, Buck. You remember how to shoot, don't you? Shoot, Buck. That's what I'm talking about, Buck. Kill those fuckers. You're the man. I love you, Buck. You're so fucking cool.
Okay.
Oh,
That's so
I'm
fucking
so
cool.
excited and lit up to be your divorce attorney. You have no idea. You're my favorite client. All right, Buck. Just open that door. It's so fucking easy. Just press the right button.
It's so
just
fucking easy. Alright, let's like fast forward a little bit.
You're a fucking genius. You are my favorite client.
Fast forward a little bit.
Let's just ask. He is famous.
Oh shit. Wow. Oh man, we should play this again. And just here we are. Wow. This was a good game. Do we get a map? No,
I don't
if
think
we do,
we
I
do.
can't access it yet. This is pretty crazy.
Listen, we're gonna have to talk to some of these aliens if we expect to find Gene.
This is just really cool.
This is really cool. I'm just like looking at the colors. Looks really good.
Wow.
Hey, we're looking for Gene Zaruthian, the bounty hunter. Any idea where he might be?
Who? No. Do you know how many freaking people live here? And you expect me to know this guy? No, of course not.
Okay, not everyone's gonna be helpful. Hey, we're looking for Gene Zaruthian. I'm not sure. Maybe you could help?
Oh, I wish I knew where he was. He owes me like 300 pesos.
Huh? That doesn't sound like Gene Zaruthian.
Pesos.
Excuse me. Do you have any idea where Gene Zaruthian is?
What? That's my name. I'm Gene Zarut.
Hey, what are you doing? You can't do that. Hey, Torx, kill me. What the fuck?
You can't do that.
Oh shit, here we go.
It's like,
We're
hey,
gonna have
you
to kill
can't
some
do
of these
that.
Torque foot soldiers to prove ourselves around here. These people think we're weak. Not on my watch.
What
Man, this game
some
was
kind of
great.
bounty hunter?
I remember the
phones are
controls
full,
being
asshole.
tough,
Yeah,
though.
This is 9 Torg's turf. The coolest
Like at a
turf.
certain
Shit,
point.
they're shooting at us. Come on, shoot back. Come
Let's
on,
play
shoot
Borderlands.
It's gonna be
Right?
so easy to kill you. 9 Torgs
This is
trained to
so much
scream.
like Borderlands.
One of the toughest enemies in the game, I
Where
think.
are they? I was trying to like scope them out from up here. Is it this guy? Alright, I'll go down. That's fine. I just thought maybe they were up. I could shoot them from up here.
Incoming.
Apparently not. Yeah, here they are. Wow, look how smooth. This is so awesome. I love this game so far.
You just got squashed.
It's a really smooth game.
What's going on?
Because I'm still working up the courage to drown myself.
Yikes. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
TMI maybe a little bit. Hey, thanks for the info.
Where? Oh, okay. It's your mom's
Hey, come
house.
on. You know what to do.
know
Exactly what to... Whoa, perfect shot! You fucking nailed it! How sick was that? Whew,
Oh,
okay,
I know.
I gotta recharge. It doesn't take too long, but it's a little longer when there's enemies nearby, you know? My body gets too tense.
I'm like, I know.
Fight for your lives and avenge our fallen.
What the hell?
I always hated Alien Ant Farm.
Wow, nice. Is this my Be Right Back screen? Wow, look how fucking cool that was. You do that shit again. That was a cool little screen.
And take a look at me. And I'll see you at my customer line.
Oh shit, I gotta get going. I gotta go, guys. So that's obviously where I go, but I just thought maybe... Okay, there we go.
Device ranch you gave us to cross the river, huh?
Hey there, it's me, Pseudo. I'm back. Looks like you're trying.
Code them onto this machine.
Yeah, this game was great.
Fritz chosen.
Well, anyway,
All has been restored.
thank you guys so much. Like I said, I'll tell you guys more when I know more, but thank you everybody, and we're gonna play some more Phantom Pain. We're gonna have to play things by ear. I don't know. We're gonna be at 100% for a little bit. And that's what I was gonna get with the whole gaming thing is like, with MDL, with him saying a decline of recent games and stuff, is like, there's plenty of games out there, like, that are actually good. So while he's saying, yes, I agree, there is a decline of recent games, but there's still plenty of games out there that are good. He just knows not to play those, that's all. So. Anyway. Thank you guys again. And we will definitely play some fun games soon, Phantom Liberty. We definitely have some stuff coming up to play, so look forward to it, as well as hopefully some updates on what's going on. I hope I have something for you, but I don't know, it's not looking good lately. It's really not. Anyway, take care everybody. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for stopping in, Poplar. It's good to see you.